right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And also honor and salutations to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word in sincerity and truth. All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about Jacob's trouble. I'm seeing more and more as you go through your days and your everyday life, you start to see why Jacob's trouble is necessary. Why this final judgment that has to happen in the house of Israel is necessary. Our people are self-willed. Our people are destitute, drug-ridden, gossipers, tattlers, and there's nothing left for them but to be wiped out. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of this. As I'm speaking. Romans 11. Let's go here real quick. Right. Let's see. I'm just going to go right to the point here. It says, this verse 3 says, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Right? So most of our nation is going to be wiped out. And when I say most of our nation, and I say wiped out, I'm talking about the people, our nation, the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes from Judah all the way down to Issachar. Most of them are going to be destroyed, right? And so it is a beautiful thing to hope to be a part of that remnant, to hope to be a part of that elect or that first fruits, because that is going to be the people that set up and start the next kingdom to come, our nation, right? And it is similar to how Noah and his family were plucked out of the world at that time, right? The Heavenly Father always uses a remnant, a righteous remnant, to start the next world or to start the next kingdom, right? And the men that are a part of the hopeful elect, or the men that are a part of the elect, I should say, we are the hopeful elect, right? But the men that are a part of the elect are going to start that next kingdom, right? And so again, the time of Jacob's trouble is necessary. Most of our people are unfit for life, and this came to me. I wrote this down on my phone. I was at the job, and there's a couple of guys that report to me at the job, and they're just always looking for a reason not to do their job. Always looking for a shortcut, always looking for an excuse, and that's our people in a nutshell. Always looking for a loophole or a way around doing things the right way. And so that's, again, most of our nation, and because of that, they gotta be wiped out. They gotta be wiped out. So let me go to Jeremiah here. Read. It says Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Which I'm gonna get back into the next show I do. after this one, I want to get back into this part, that second part of that verse. Okay. But again, this is the time of Jacob's trouble, right? Let me see. And what I will say, since I got some of these scriptures pulled up, that some of that remnant is going to be taken up in this too, right? Matter of fact, I'll just go to this now. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Right. So even some of the men of the Lord, even some of us of the hopeful elect, are going to be taken in that. But that's going to be the ultimate show of faith. Matter of fact, I think I also have it pulled up here. Yeah. Revelations 3:10, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Right? So some of us are going to be taken in that too. Some of us are going to have to uh, be a part of that time of Jacob's trouble. Now we can hope that we have covering from it, and again, the Lord said He's going to save us. Even in the 7th verse here, it says, "But he shall be saved out of it." Right. So we're going to be saved from that trouble, but some of us are going to have to feel that, right? And it's necessary, right? This is the great purge, if you will. What is that scripture? I think I'm spelling this right. I must be spelling it wrong. Start at my sanctuary. KJV. Yep. Let's go here. Ezekiel 9:6. Ezekiel 9. Ezekiel 9:6. It says, nope, I'll start at 5. Ezekiel 9:5, it says, "And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary," right? Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, right? So look, it says, look, begin at my sanctuary, right? So when that destruction that's coming, we gotta start at Israel first, man. It has to start at Israel first, right? Because like I said, we're destitute, drug ridden, poor, and because of those things, we behave ourselves still like the other nations do, right? We still have that pollution on us, as the scriptures say, right? Matter of fact, let me go here. This is Lamentations 2, right? All these things that the people say against us, man, these things are true, right? All that pass by clap their hands at thee. I'm sorry, Lamentations 2:15. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. The Lord hath done that which he devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down, he hath not pitied, and he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries, right? So this is the condition that we're in. We're so bad that the other people, the other nations look at us and say, this is Israel. This is the one. This is the nation that the Lord chose, right? And it's true, man. Again, we're I can't stress enough the self-willed. Our people, we're a strange and peculiar nation for sure. The amount of narcissism that's in our nation is baffling to me. But let me go here to what's this? Not Lamentations. It's Ezekiel 2, I think it is. Yep. Ezekiel 2:3, and it says, "And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, Salakia, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, and nay, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them." Right? So this is our people, right? A rebellious nation of people, man. Right? And in their rebellion, right, in their practices, in their culture that they have adopted, they think that they're doing the right things. Right? Backbiting, tattling. They think in their heart that they're doing and saying the right things, right? But they don't understand that this that's the way of America. That Wendy Williams spirit, if you will, right? Keep going. It says, "And now, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions," right? Scorpions. "Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee." Right? And so who is that? That man that's not rebellious like that rebellious house. That's that remnant, man. That's that remnant that the Lord set aside to start to prepare for that next kingdom to come. That's that remnant, right? So let me go here. This is what Ezra said, right? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? So Ezra was given the vision. He was able to see the things that were coming to our people. And he marveled at it so much that he wondered, like, damn, how am I going to get out of that? Right? It's such a sore destruction. Right? You look at that, you say, damn, am I going to be able to escape from that? Right? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right? But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, right? So here it is, the Lord be whooping our ass, right? This is why it says this. What's that, Isaiah? I think it's Isaiah 2, I think it is. No, it's 1. Why stricken? Do it like that. Yep, Isaiah 1 and 5. This is Isaiah 1 and 5. It says, why should you be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. Right? The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. Right? So he says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges. Right? So you get your ass whooped, you get scourged, but you're still not mindful of it, and you continue in your wickedness. Right? So this is why the Lord has to destroy our people, man. We don't want to go into the world to come, into the kingdom of come, with damaged goods, right? When you're rooting up crop, right, to plant in a new land, right? Let's reference the land Sabbath, right? When you're pulling up your crop to give that land some rest, you don't pick the weak seed, the fruit that didn't sprout up, right? You pick the strong seed to be planted somewhere else, to be planted in the new land, right? And so that's what the Heavenly Father is looking for, that remnant, right? To prepare them for that new kingdom, to dress them in the wedding garments, to prepare them for the marriage, right? It says, behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth, and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. As in the orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. For as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. Right. So this is hell coming, man. Right. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. Right. So this is the hell that's coming, man. Right. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers, right? And the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, right? And so this is what we have to go out there and speak to. The wars that are coming, the hell that's coming to Jacob, right? The dire situation that the women are going to be in, as it says here, right? So this is the time of Jacob's trouble that's coming here. Matter of fact, let me go here. That's the last one I got pulled up here. So it says, Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book. It says, I think I read the one I wanted to read. Let me see. Yeah. This is the point here. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And when I would read this, I would always think like, damn, you think of all the trouble that has been on the earth. You read the Old Testament. At one point, the earth opened up and swallowed people up. So this time that's coming is even worse than that, right? And you read through the scriptures, right? What does it say in Ezekiel? That there was lamentations, mourning, and woe written in there, right? And when you look through the scriptures and you just read through all of the tumultuous things that have happened in history, the Lord is saying that this time is going to be worse than all of those things, right? Such as never was since there was a nation, right? And our people got hell to pay, man. Our people got hell to. Esau gonna be destroyed. That's a fact. But our people got hell to pay, man. You know. So that's it, man. I tried to get that off my mind. Hopefully it was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rachawadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Honor and salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, I say Shalom.